I'm not even sure if I want to post it yet. Working on an interview today, but nice little spot full of rails. Let's see what can happen. Hello there, world. This is me, your Mr. Monkey Man. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's cold, so we got all the baseballs.
Add a little spice to it.
There you go. First snow of Chicago. And we out here still training. We out here with the wet rails, but it's okay. There's all the snow monkeys. And we make sure we got the towel. For all the snow monkeys. You could triple underbar this. Theoretically.
Oh, my hands are cold.
Oh, it'd be chilly. Give it a go.
I wish I could do that.
Get it, bro. Really hard to find good rail spots. You're right. Yeah, I think we just need a popsicle. You're right. Ice cream? Anybody?
I wanted a Choco Taco, but they're sold out.
They're sold out, man. Oh no! Ooh. I'm gonna try to get my leg out of the boat. Some wood. Alright. Let's see. If I take it too fast, I'm gonna die. Actually, that was fairly easy. There you go. Slipping and falling. Parkour. All the snow monkeys. Oh, okay, okay. I see you.
Dude, I was gonna fall off here, but like I realized it's a far ass drop.
Yep. Okay. All right. Oh, it's
Snow monkeys.
Snow monkey. Oh. The back of your shirt. Let's see it. Turn around. Oh, yep. What's up? Oh, no. Not a chance.
Sounds like a plan. But as our boss being here, and he watching y'all, and we here, and anybody get injured doing it,
It's a liability. We
so
understand.
y'all can't be
You're good. There you go. Oh! That was not it. I'm right behind you. I think that's for real. Alright. Keep going. You've never done these? I'm just teasing. Alright. Keep going, keep going. How'd I do? Hello people, so this video is hi Charlie. Hey. Alright. What up Earthlings, this is Dakota speaking. I just wanted to let you guys know the intent in this video is not to glorify anything, to get attention for anything, or for the clout of anything. Realistically, I'm just someone who is struggling with addiction, as I'm sure some of you guys who are watching may be, whether it be, you know, in the form of substances, you know, social media, or, you know, the attention that, you know, someone has to give you. You know, addictions can come in all shapes and sizes, and unfortunately I'm here to talk about mine. Today marks not even 24 hours. I've passed 12 hours, but not even 24 hours with nicotine. And my biggest
this addiction, and my biggest downfall has been nicotine recently, and in the form of vape. So vaping, you know, was taken as, for me, a substitute for smoking. And, you know, everyone says it's a healthier, safer alternative to smoking, but realistically, you're getting yourself into the same amount of chemicals, the same amount of destruction, and the same sort of habit building patterns, if not even worse, and you don't even know it. Man, I'm struggling so much to even say these words. I'm not sure if y'all can hear, but I'm stuttering, I'm cold. Today has been a rough day. My last time I tried to quit, I was able to make it 3 days before, you know, several mental breakdowns, and I gave up. I gave in. Addiction is strong, and nicotine addiction with me has been personally super destructive and something that I'm not wanting to continue. And so I'm hoping with this video and with, you know, my words and hopefully the encouragement of my friends and family, I'll be able to make it through this. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make it through this. Realistically, I'm just gonna keep talking to the camera because that's the only thing keeping me sane right now in this insane world. I'm hoping to see you guys along the journey, but this one's a hard one. I'm sure any of you guys who have suffered through addiction know, or have seen someone you love suffer through addiction, you know. I am here to hopefully be a positive light for those in question. I am hopefully, you know, here being a role model for those who look up to me, but also realistically, I just hope that I am here so some people don't have to make the same stupid mistakes I did. I know it's stupid dark at the moment, but I just feel like I need to, you know, let people know my story, and especially let people know that, you know, it's okay to be broken. It's okay to have struggles, and it's okay to, you know, not be perfect in this imperfect world. But, you know, like I said, I hope I can, through monkey business, you know, continue to inspire movement and encourage growth. And this is something that I personally need to encourage my growth and to help inspire me to get moving again. Sorry, I had to go inside because it was getting way too loud with the dog. I just wanted to let everyone here know that I'm doing this for myself. I'm not only doing this for myself, but I'm doing this for monkey business. I think a lot of people fail to admit or fail to realize that it's okay not to be okay. And if I have to put myself out there on a video or put myself out there to my family members and friends, I will. Because realistically, we're not perfect. None of us are. And you know, the best thing we can do is just try to be the best person we can possibly be. Today starts day 2. I'm actually highly unmotivated, but if I get moving, I feel like I'll be a little bit better. Here's the spot. Got some warm-up jumps and see what I got.
Now it's your
Baby, hit me with the side eyes. When I see it, I get mad, I feel she deserved to live in paradise, yeah. Shook me up, I'm feeling paralyzed still. I don't really wanna fight, I want real life and some real ties. I feel like we got time to kill, but she hit me with the sad eyes. I had red eyes, didn't realize she don't feel like life's real, yeah. I know you had enough of my actions, past tense. Leave it in the past, don't react, just fasten up. Cause I just wanna give you what you want, yeah. Deserving everything is up above, yeah. Cause everything you do is what I love, love, love. You can give me everything you know I need. Yeah, without you I'm a boat without the sea. Yeah, without you I'm the grass without the green. Yeah, and everything you say I can believe. If you wanna get high, take a couple of these. Right now I'm off too, just accompany me. I've been sipping all night, got a mental disease. Got a mental disease. Yeah, and you got what I need. And you got what I need. Yeah. By my solo, we can take a drive on, you can dolo.
Man, this morning's training session was difficult. Today is day 2 or 36 hours without nicotine. It's been a struggle. My first training session I got in this morning, you know, it was an early morning session, it was cold and whatnot, but, you know, it was hard to get motivated, it was hard to get into it. It was, you know, the last, 36 hours, it's been hard. And my body has felt so weird, so out of it. So I'm hoping to get some feeling back in today. You know, spend time with the family, spend time with the doggos. The hardest part about, not using nicotine for myself, and I'm sure it's for a lot of people, it's, when you run out of things to use to cope with, A lot of times as children, when we get frustrated or when we don't know what to do, we get bored, we make up, the world around us. We find something to do, we make something to do, and as an adult, our senses seem so dull and so numb to that sometimes, so, it's nice to get some feeling and some emotion back into what I'm doing, and, even if I'm not necessarily liking all of the emotions I'm feeling, at least I'm processing them differently, and at least I am, giving it another shot at, feeling. Some of you guys will relate, some of you guys think I'm absolutely crazy.
Prepare for the laser.
When the girl walks in with the itty bitty waist and around finger in your face, you get sprung.
What's up, people? Today is day 3 of my journey to quit nicotine. I'm not gonna say it's been an easy one. If, in fact, I'm being honest, it's been a hard one. Like I said before, I've tried to quit nicotine about 100 times, and it hasn't worked out. But this is gonna be the one. I'm speaking into existence now, and I've got the camera to help me, as well as the support of my family and friends. So I feel pretty well equipped this time to make the changes I desperately need to see happen. In order to watch myself and monkey business, grow as a whole. As a struggling addict, as a struggling person, a lot of us just struggle with ways to cope, and to cope in healthy ways. And we struggle to communicate that in a lot of ways. And honestly, for me, nicotine has been a way to cope, but not necessarily in a healthy way, in a way that was ultimately self-destructive. I see, and I have seen for a while. I feel like a lot of people who are on the same level as me, consciously know they're not in the place they want to be, and they are looking for that change. And if anyone's watching this video right now and thinking, I need a sign, I need a reason, there are reasons, there are many reasons. I've been caught in addiction for about daily use of 2 to 5 years, which is not something I'm proud of, not something that, I encourage or condone. It's actually something that, makes me quite upset that I've spent this much time struggling through this much, and not to have a handle on it, which is why I'm trying to get a handle on it now. So, I first started smoking in high school when, I thought it was the cool thing to do with my friends when hanging out, and when sneaking away to do our rebellious activities, when realistically, I didn't like the way it tastes. flavors and kinds, and I'm pretty sure that's a huge appeal to most people. And unfortunately, that is such an aggressive marketing tactic to keep people in addiction. Because I started vaping as a alternate to cigarettes, I obviously thought it was safer and or healthy. Healthier, I guess. Little did I know, it was deceitfully more addictive, more accessible, and would it become more of a problem? With cigarettes, with cigars, or with any other like burning nicotine product, you smell, and the buzz or high only lasts for about 5 to 10 minutes, if even that. And then you crave more and more, and with vapes, unfortunately, it's a lot more accessible. So you see kids repeating, doing it in school, thinking it's cool, but I'm here, I'm gonna tell you, it's not. I was one of those kids, and still in the back of my head, I wasted so much time. Don't be in that same boat. Don't be caught in that same boat. Nicotine nowadays is marketed aggressively towards young teenagers, and with their flavors and with their products. And to be honest, that's what appealed to me. And if I'm being honest, I was a huge, big old fool, because the amount of time and money I've wasted on such a destructive product that I will never get my time or money or life back for. It's so damn frustrating. I'm gonna sit here and rant on camera because I have no one else to rant to. This pandemic has sucked for a lot of people. And for a lot of men and women out there, we are not able to properly get any sort of mental help that we might desperately need, whether it be through peer support or professional counseling and therapy. It doesn't matter. None of us are able to get it. And for those of you lucky enough who are able to get it, afford it, and have it accessible, thank God. I'm so happy you're in that boat. But unfortunately for a lot of us, it's not the same. And addiction is not treated right in this country. It is normalized, and it is persecuted and punished, when really it should not be normalized, but be something that people should have empathy towards, and should understand, and should have compassion towards people with addiction, treating them as if they were injured, not an idiot. If you treat someone as if they're injured, you're treating them with compassion. If you're treating them like an idiot, you constantly put blame on them, and you're constantly putting the judgment towards other people, and people can get caught up in that cycle. And realistically, if you are looking through the world through the glasses that everyone is an idiot and doesn't know what they're doing, then it's gonna be a tough one, and it's gonna be hard to get by. But realistically, if you put on those same glasses that say everyone in this world is just as injured and is suffering just as much, you can have a lot more compassion and a lot more empathy towards those people. And to be honest, people struggling in addiction don't often come out and say it, because there's a lot of negative stigma around it. And I'm here to say that it's okay to be struggling, and it's okay to talk to people, because that has been one of my biggest strengths through this addiction, is being able to talk to people and be upfront, open. And I'm pretty sure if you talk to any of my friends or family, they know what's up. And unfortunately, it's not something easy to hide, because like I said, it is an addiction. It's life crippling. But I'm here to get back on that horse and get back on tomorrow, because I'm not giving up this fight, okay? Y'all see me throw around myself, you know, every week, every month, every edit, every jam. Y'all see me throw around, you know, try to progress, try to perfect my art, my movement, as well as, you know, encourage the community to do the same. And I feel like I fully can't do that if I am stuck, caught in a repetitive, you know, destructive pattern. If I'm being honest, this road trip kind of sucks. As I'm sure some of you guys who have struggled with nicotine addiction know, that car rides, long car rides, short car rides, any car rides, typically are a smoke spot, and it's kind of triggering. And for me to have a 14-hour car ride to finish off the 3 days, you know, no nicotine, it's kind of tricky. It's a mental one, because, you know, every 20 minutes it pops up back into my head, and there I am wanting another, you know, cigarette or another vape, you know, fighting every urge and every temptation to, you know, stop at another shop or, you know, re-up. But realistically, I don't need any of that stuff, and I know I don't need any of that stuff, but I'm having a really, really hard time tricking my body into understanding what my mind wants it to do. Realistically, people are just people. We all struggle through things because life is hard, and, you know, I'm not sitting here preaching about how perfect my life is. In fact, I want to be honest about my struggles and my downfalls, so that way it helps teach other people, you know, how to be better, whether it be in parkour or in actual real life. I want to be able to give the most honest and the most accurate information I can to the best of my ability at all times. And I think that'll help everyone else in the future. I hope a lot of people can see that you're worth a lot more than you're giving yourself. You treat everyone else like they're the king and the queen of your own reality, when in fact, take care of yourself. Love yourself first, because nothing else really matters. If you can't, like flight attendants say, put on your mask before helping anyone else. Realistically, you know, addiction's kind of the same thing. A lot of addicts are people who are overly empathetic, or caught up in a situation that is so traumatic that they don't know how to cope with. And, you know, a lot of it is just, you know, not being able to communicate a lot of those emotions. And so keeping open communication with your friends, with your family, is a huge part of, you know, getting out of addiction. And so I would encourage that everyone, you know, struggling, you give that a try. But obviously I'm not a professional. I don't know anything about anything. All I know is, you know, this is my journey and this is my addiction, and I'm gonna get on top of it, and hopefully you guys will see me get through on the other side. Yeah, see me get to the other side. Wish me luck, all you peeps, monkeys, aliens, creatures of the north. I don't know. They say everything happens for a reason. Today is day 5 of my journey to quit nicotine. And if we're being honest, you know, a lot of my karma is catching up to me. You know, I've conditioned and trained my body so much over the last couple of years to feed off of something so negative, and it's really played a huge negative impact on things like how I communicate with people and how I sleep and eat, and, you know, just all around move. As an athlete, I want to be at, you know, my best A game all the time, but I can't feel like I'm doing that if, you know, I got something bringing down my vibe all the time. And I know that might sound like some hippie mumbo jumbo, but realistically, if you're just slowing yourself down all the time, it's really gonna weigh you down in life and in parkour, or you know, in your relationships. Realistically, I just want this video or my words to be an encouragement to anyone out there that you can do this. I'm preaching to myself right now because I can do this. It's hard, but I know I will be able to make it. A couple more days and then I'll be posting this video, but realistically, I think by the time I'll post it, it'll be too late. It'll be, you know, the deed will be done. I think I've been changing my mindset little at a time, you know, through processing my feelings, emotions, you know, talking with other people, you know. It's really interesting to get the perspectives of other people, both addicts and non-addicts, because, you know, you'll see different kind of encouragement and you'll see different kind of words of wisdom come from different people. You know, I want to encourage people to not villainize themselves whenever you come into a relapse, because addiction is a struggle and relapse is always right around the corner. And I know, as somebody, you know, who struggles with it, that, you know, it's easy to just get in the mindset, oh, I relapsed, so I gotta continue, or you think you wasted all that progress, when realistically, you know, there's still a lot of progress that you've come from. You are still progressing as a person. You are still healing as a person. And just because those cravings have not like necessarily gone away doesn't mean that you are doing something wrong. It just means that, you know, a little time needs to pass. And I'm hoping that, you know, one day I'll be able to look back at this and laugh. I really hope I will be able to. I hope that, you know, anybody will feel comfortable enough to reach out to me and be like, hey, you know, you're the reason why I'm doing this, because realistically, y'all the reason I'm doing this, okay? To become a better person, to become a better athlete, to become a better coach. For my family, for my friends, and for any of the future athletes who may look up to me. I don't necessarily want to sit here and be the biggest role model for everyone, because realistically, I'm not perfect. But I'm gonna sit here and talk about it like as if I can help somebody. And, you know, hopefully it will be helpful.
By my solo, we can take a drive, or you can go low. We can hit the drive-ins, I can go home. When I see your sad eyes, I can let go. Baby, hit me with the sad eyes. When I see it, I get mad, I feel she deserved to live in paradise, yeah. Shook me up, I'm feeling paralyzed still. I don't really wanna fight, I want real life and some real ties. I feel like we got time to kill, but she hit me with the sad eyes. I had red eyes, didn't realize she don't feel like life's real, yeah.
This is what happens when you try to train before 8 o'clock in the morning, before anybody is up.
Ducking like liquor, only way to reach my zone. Got time to kill. I'ma get it, I'ma take you to the moon. If you come with me, know we elevate soon. If they give you side eyes, tell them that it's on. By my solo, we can take a drive, or you can go low. We can hit the drive-ins, I can go home. When I see your sad eyes, I can let go.